And joining us live tonight is one of India's foremost counter-terror experts, former chief of the 15 Corps, that's the Srinagar Corps. He was the Corps commander in Srinagar when the famous surgical strikes took place in 2016. Welcoming Lieutenant General Satish onto this show. Thank you very much, General Dua, for being with us on our coverage. The Home Minister, sir, was in Jammu today for what was expected to be a pretty comprehensive security review. I'd like to start off by, quoting one of the lines that he said in his press conference that's become a headline everywhere. He said that the government and the security forces are coming up with a 360-degree Suraksha Chakra for Jammu and Kashmir. What did he mean by that, sir, in your view?
In my view, a 360-degree Suraksha Chakra would mean involving all the stakeholders, not leaving it merely to the army or to the JK Police or any other intelligence agencies or central paramilitary forces. When you say 360-degree, it starts right from the LOC, that is, you take care of infiltration, a robust anti-infiltration grid is in place.
Yes.
But it also means that apart from the deployment of the paramilitary forces, the Central Armed Police Forces and the JK Police in the interiors, it also means rejuvenating the civil society. It also means rejuvenating the political process, because let's not forget, at grassroots level, political process has empowered. There are the panchayats and the district development councils. So, and we also saw after this, and it made much headlines everywhere, that after this incident in Rajouri, village defense committees, now called village defense guards, are being rejuvenated, where a few selected personnel in villages will be armed as first responders to protect themselves. So when he says 360 degrees, 360 degrees means involving all the stakeholders, not leaving it to the organs of the government only.
Is there, will it be much more than what is being done right now, sir? Because, you've been in the 15 Corps, and I do know that security strategy has in many ways been 360 degrees already. It does involve all the stakeholders, civil society, the local populations, the intelligence agencies, everyone involved. So, is this basically a tightening up of the existing structures?
Let me just talk about an anti-infiltration grid is in place. Security forces, to include the police, the CRPF and other forces, there is a counter-terrorism grid all over. Yet, I dare say that neither can the army be present at every inch or every meter of the, nor can the police forces and all other forces put together be deployed in every village or hamlet. So what do we need? We also need some first responders. And that is what is happening by giving arms to some selected people, the village defense committees of the old. Those days it was village defense committees in 90s and early 200s. I have operated as a colonel. My unit was there in Rajouri, Punch area. And those days also there was village defense committees. Now village defense committees were not so effective then because there were no mobile phones. Today there are mobile phones. And the moment an incident starts off somewhere, everyone can sort of inform everybody using mobile phones. So there lies the difference. So that is one aspect. But you say civil society, I think it is larger. On one hand, it is becoming Atmanirbhar. Having the first response ready is becoming Atmanirbhar. On the other hand, when I said strengthening civil society or involving civil society, it is much larger dynamic at stake. And let me explain that. Today, a new term called hybrid terrorists has come to fore in the last 1 or 2 years. These are not well trained, not trained at all terrorists who do one odd act of terrorist violence and then merge into society. Now, it is a tough call to catch them without the help of civil society. Who is going to do it? The civil society must come forward and then throw up such and individuals. Today, the civil society has seen that businesses are running, tourists are thronging to whole of J&K, more in Kashmir. The apple, the fruit business is growing. There are markets are open. So when people have started tasting the feel-good factor of moving towards normalcy, then I think it is also incumbent on their coming forward. And that's what I meant by
Yeah.
strengthening some of the stakeholders more than ever before.